Hi, my name's Danny Fleming of the MA Properties team. Who determines the market value of a home? This is different to who determines the price of a home, and the seller determines the price of the home. Who determines the market value? Well, the market value of a home is what an able, willing buyer who is willing to pay for a home, and what an able and willing seller is willing to sell the home for. So whatever they come up with is the market value. That's what market value is. Now we term the buyer and the seller, that transaction, being a hands-off transaction. It means that they're not related, not husband and wife. It's a normal market where the home has come on the market, a buyer has bought the home. That's market value for a home. And it's really up to, again, what a buyer's willing to buy it. Now, don't forget though, what's important to know though, is that the buyer has been looking week after week after week after week for homes in the price range that they can afford. So they know what the market value is because they've seen homes that have come on the market, gone under agreement and sold in that period of time. So they're very familiar with what you can buy in the market value, or in the range, the price range that they're looking in. They know what the market value range is, or the market value for the home is. So now, obviously, you do get some buyers that come in with lowball offers. They want a deal. So it's really, what is the seller willing to sell the home for? And if you've got a good agent, a good listing agent, generally if you get one offer in, a second offer may be able to be generated at the same time. And when that happens, the price does go up. But you got to get an offer to start with, and that initial offer that a buyer comes in with is then setting the stage to negotiate. Now, I always recommend to the buyers that I work with that come in with a realistic offer. Don't come in with a lowball, because when a buyer comes in with a lowball offer, the sellers sometimes, they're selling the most expensive asset that they own, that is, there's an emotional connection with. And you know what? Sometimes the sellers get offended with an offer that comes in. And even if the buyer comes up in their offer price when you're negotiating, because that buyer offended the seller to begin with their initial offer, the seller's not going to sell to them. They're going to wait for someone else, because I'm not selling to that person. And you hear that all the time. So coming in with a realistic offer, Mr. Buyer, will help in getting an agreement on the market value range of the home between the buyer and the seller, because the seller doesn't need to sell in most circumstances. But who determines the market value of a home? What the buyer and the seller agree to. That's the market value. Okay, I'd love to talk more about this. So if you've got any questions at all about it, then please don't hesitate to reach out. Love to chat about this, and have a great day.